Right, so welcome back to my Lamborghini F1 Manager adventure. Now, I've done some things off camera, not much, but I'll quickly talk you through them. I basically just went through every single menu here. You see like this has 6 menus, the cars there's loads of menus, drivers there's loads of menus. I went through each one and just sort of got to grips with what everything means. I still have not really any clue what's going on, but I gave it a go, you know. I basically went on here, looked at all of these things, you know, this is just stats, mentality, development focus. I was thinking of turning this onto one of these two, preferably the long runs, but might as well just leave it on balance for now. If you think I should put it on something else, let me know, because like I said last episode, I have no idea what I'm doing still. Like, what's this? I can build a memorabilia room and a team hub. But yeah, I went through all the menus and sort of got a little bit of knowledge on what they do, and also some big news, kind of. I developed a new car part. As you can see, I have developed a underfloor CBR24 UF2. Don't know what that means. I don't know if I should be developing this many car parts, but pretty much, the underfloor, as you can see, 28 days until completion. What I did is I looked at the Japanese Grand Prix, which is in 33 days' time, and sort of built upgrades for that race and that track specific, and basically medium speed, which is where we stink. And to be honest, I don't think there's anything else to really do other than just head into our second race, which is going to be at Saudi Arabia. So, let's go to the track, and I might do practice. I might just do it to actually see what it is and learn about it, if anything. So let's go. Right, so for the race targets, once again, I'm just going to set both drivers to 21st and higher, because to be honest, I doubt they're going to finish higher than that, to be honest. I'm such a bad strategist, I can't see it happening. Right, so here we are in practice, and I don't really know what's going on. I did configure the cars. I actually did change their run plans. Rather than doing a 15-lap hard run and that was it, I've actually gone for a 20-lap medium stint. I don't know why, it just felt like a better option. So I guess what I do is I just let them go around. They'll build up that track acclimatization, and then at the end I can start tweaking their setups and things like that. I think that's what we've got to do. So here goes Teo. Oh, that... I can't get over how nice that livery looks. It's so good. It looks elegant. You know, it's truly great. And then we're also going to send out Geo. Radio check for Teo. Everything's nice. So, yeah, I'm just going to let him go. Drive about. And we'll go from there. And actually, you can see on the left in the leaderboard, we actually have quite a few rookies in this session. I believe that's Pato O'Ward. Jumping in for the McLaren. Who's SZT? Who is that? Am I stupid for not knowing who that is? The only Red Bull Juniors I can think of is Liam Lawson and Isaac Hajar. Who is that? I have no idea. And also, who's Track? Who are you? I'm sorry for not knowing who they are. And then we also have PFI. I have no clue who that is either. So, great. And of course, we also have Felipe Drugovich in the car. So, you know, that's nice. The F1 Manager actually includes rookies driving. That's something that, you know, F1 24 doesn't do. So that's pretty cool. So I'm just going to switch this to 16 times and just let them drive. Oh, hang on. One of my drivers here, I don't know who this is. They're in a bit of a scrap with both of the Aston Martins at the moment. That is not what you want, scrapping this hard in practice. That's not great. But one thing I'm looking at here is, as you can see, it says setup feedback is completed. 5 out of 5 for both drivers. So I think I'm actually going to bring them back in, change the setup, get them back out again. I think that's a good play. Can I bring them in? Call car in. Yes. They will cancel their current active run once the car enters the pit lane. Yeah, I want to do that. Let's do that, please. Alright, so now both of my cars are back in the garage. I should be able to reconfigure, and as you can see, now I can start tweaking the setups more to this driver's liking. So let's go and do that real quick. I believe... How do I change... Yeah, camera. I want that up, probably. There you go. No, that's too high, because look at the traction. How do I get traction down? Oh, this... Why is this actually, like, difficult? I do like this, though. It's like a little mini puzzle game. How do I change that bottom one? Isn't the front wing? No, yeah, that one. Okay, so do that. I need to somehow get... Oh, this isn't going very well. Right, I think that's not great, but that's as close as I'm going to get it without spending half an hour on it. So I'm going to do that. I'm also going to go... Oh, wait, I didn't change Porsche's... Okay, whatever. All right, we do Geo real quick, and then we'll tweak their strategy, their run plans. I might just put them back out on, like, a new set of hards and just whiz them about again. Holy macaroni, it takes long to reconfigure these cars once you change the setup. Look at that. It's taken about 5 to 6 minutes, I suppose. To be honest, that ain't a lot, but, you know, in qualifying, it takes, like, 5 seconds. Okay. Now, I want to reconfigure the tyres. I want you on a set of hards, and I want you to do, does it say, like, an estimated, like, time to, like, actually complete this run plan? Let's do a little 10-lapper. I do, like, a 10-lapper, and then you, I think what we're going to do for you is we're actually going to bot on a set of softs, I reckon, for Geo, and then we're going to put you on a 10-lap run as well. Okay, nice. And then we're going to send out Teo, and then about 30 seconds later, send out Geo. Okay, you know what? I'm probably doing this all wrong, but I feel like I'm doing something good for once. I'm actually, you know, I'm managing. Right, I'm not entirely sure what's happened here, but it says feedback paused. And I'm wondering why that's happened. If they... Oh, it's because they've both completed their runs. I see. Okay, cool. So... now we have a lot more specific areas of setup, and all I've got to change is to try and change the braking stability. If I can get that down, we're cooking, but that's going to be a bit difficult. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. I've absolutely smashed that. Okay, let's confirm that for Teo. And then, oh, I forgot to change the run plan again. What an idiot. Okay. Can I not change to... Okay, I don't think I can. I want to do... I wish there was, like, you could do, like, a flying lap option. But let's do... I honestly don't even know. Just drive until the end of the session, to be honest. Okay, well, I forgot to change the tyres. Okay, tyres, go on the original set of mediums you were on. And then let's do... honestly, just drive until the session's over. To be honest, I like that. Bosh. Alright, well, we've managed to get Teo out, but unfortunately, there's only 10 minutes of practice left, and, you know, Geo is only going to have about 8 minutes of practice left, so... you're not going to get a lot of info done, to be honest, but, you know, we'll let them go, we'll move. Also, at the moment, take a look at the leaderboard. Gio Venazzi, P13 overall. What a driver. Of course, practice means absolutely nothing, but, you know, it's nice to see one of the boys up there. That's always cool, and now... Porsche's on his final lap of practice. Gio is also on his final lap. And that is first practice done. And I feel like that went pretty successfully. If we take a look here at Teo, can I not bring up the thing? How do I bring up the thing? Can I not do that? Oh, I guess I can't. What I was going to say is that the setups actually look pretty good. The drivers seem a bit happy. And, you know, they got a good bit of acclimatization. So there's the order. Who in the name of all that is holy is Kasper Stuka? Who's that? And why is Lando a second faster than everyone else? Okay, so does that mean it just makes up drivers then? Because who are the other ones? Oh. PFI is Pietro Fittipaldi. I thought that would just be FIT, because that's, you know, the first 3 letters of his surname. And then we also have Tim Tramnitz. Again, who? I have no idea. But anyway, P13 for the boy, Gio. And, you know, P21 for Teo. But he was on the hard tyres. I think that's pretty good. I like that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to let the game take over practice 2 and 3. Because I'm going to be here for about 3 hours otherwise. And here we are in qualifying. Now, once again, I have tweaked my driver's setup. I really didn't have to do anything, to be honest. Just change, like, 1 or 2 things. And they seem pretty certain that they've got a perfect setup, so that's always nice. Now, last time, in my first episode, I did 3 hot laps for each driver. I don't know if I want to do that again, because if there is an off chance that I get into Q2, I won't have any tyres left, and... it is, of course, more time-consuming, so I think today I'm just going to go for 2, and then I'll be able to compare 2 runs to 3 runs and see which one's better. Okay, so this has just popped up that says there are a number of events that could interrupt a session, basically telling me how the safety car works. And there is a yellow flag out on track. And, I think, as you can see, next to Teo, there is a warning sign. In the bottom left, there is another warning sign above the car. You can see him on the exit of the final corner, about to start his lap. And I think we know what's about to show up on my screen. You stupid twat! So here's a replay of what happened. Teo goes around the final corner to start his run and does a Max Verstappen, just clarts into the wall. I see so many cars doing that at this track for some reason. It's like his car just forgets to turn, which is really confusing. So there is the red flag period. 20 minutes until the session starts. Of course, the timer pauses. Nothing's really changing, to be honest, in terms of conditions. Teo is, of course, now retired, so he'll be starting P22 for the Grand Prix. But at least that's less pressure on me, because now I can just focus on Gio. And honestly, I can put him back on the same set. Because as you can see, they're literally not even used, because he barely got out of the garage before Teo put it in the wall. Right, Gio's actually managed to make it around the final corner. Something that Teo can't fathom is turning. And let's see how he gets on in his first run. Now, obviously, we have a couple of lap times to compare it. So we've got Perez with a 26.5, Piastri a 27 dead. Gio actually getting blocked by one of the Ferraris there. That is going to be Charlie completely blocking Gio there. It's not what you want. And we're just going to follow along on board with Gio and see how he gets on. Here he comes then. He's about to approach the final corner, I believe. Is he? Yep, here he comes. Now, is he going to rasclart into the wall this time? Nearly, but he's at a decent exit. I love the gaps to leader there on the left. He crosses the line, and Gio is going to put it P9. So he's currently the slowest of all drivers. I don't know why the gap to leader is so buggy. I think what I want to do is actually switch it to interval. There we go. So yeah, that is a fantastic. We are last, effectively. Once everyone else does their laps, we will be last. Well, actually, maybe not, but we're behind the Saubers, and they're the slowest, so it isn't looking too great. And there he goes, tumbling down the order, and we are actually ahead of a car. We are a second ahead of Logan Sargent. And he is actually in the garage, so that was just a terrible lap by him. So, Gio's back in. We've got one more run left, and this has the potential to be everything I've ever wanted, which is a Q2 entrance for an Italian driving for Lamborghini. He is, let's change the gap to leader. He is currently, there's leader, there we go. 4.5 tenths away from, actually no, he's more than that. He's about 6 tenths away from making it into Q2. So we're going to configure the car, give him some brand new tyres, Bosch, softs are on, car setup, is he feeling good about it? You know, 87% satisfaction, that's about bang on. There's nothing I can really do to this. The braking stability isn't fantastic, but there's nothing I can really do. I can change the front wing, but that doesn't do anything. That makes it worse, effectively. So, actually, no, it doesn't. That makes it, I don't know. I'm just going to leave it as it is. There's no point changing things. One flying lap. I think we're ready. Gio, this is everything. I believe in the boy. 2 minutes 40 remaining. It is officially time to get Gio out. I would like to see him in some clean air, but I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. Let's take a look at the track view, actually. So there's the pit lane. I'm going to send him out now. I think I might have banged that. Because there he is. There goes Zhou Guanyu. If I switch back to, like, the onboard view of Gio, Sainz is all the way back there. I have smashed that if he can actually make it round in time. So let's see, can he? It was a bit closer than I would have liked, but Gio is on his way for his final lap, and it's time to get our sectors up, and let's see what he can do. Come on, son! Do it for the boys! Let's do this thing! And he has been completely blocked by the Williams, so that is his lap done. Was that Logan Sargent? It was, you stupid prick! Oh, I hate Sargent. I'm so glad he's out of F1, do you know what I mean? Sector 1, it's going to be a yellow because he got completely blocked by Sargent. And, you know, having to find 6 tenths of a second to get out of Q1, it isn't looking too fantastic now, to be honest. Through Sector 2, Gio has gone green, but the most he can do is get ahead of Leclerc, who is currently about to cross the line and maybe go out in Q1. Never mind, Leclerc clutches up. Well done, lad. Here's Gio, though. He's about to cross the line. Here he comes. Can he maybe get above the Ocon? It's half a second. No, I don't even think he improved his lap time. I have no idea. Okay, so, hang on. What about Sargent, though? Because he's looking dangerous. Okay, he's finished his lap. So it's not last. It's not last. Well, it is last. It's 22nd, but it ain't, like, the back row. Gio gets ahead of Logan Sargent, which ain't much of an achievement, to be honest. And also Sargent using sabotage tactics to block Gio and ruin his lap. But unfortunately, the game is the game. We're P20 and P22 for the Grand Prix. I do have an idea for the strategy, though. So let's go to the planning room. Or the office. I don't know. Oh, wow. Look at that fall off, by the way. Checo Perez, fastest in Q1. And then finished 8th. 6 tenths behind Verstappen. His Q1 time would have actually been good enough for... Wait, what? What am I looking at here? Wait, Perez's Q1 time would have been good enough for pole by 8 tenths. Okay, anyway. Now the strategies. Now Teo, obviously the driver who crashed in qualifying before he even started his lap. I am banking on a safety car. James Key has come in and said there's a 66% chance of a safety car. So what I'm going to do is this. Plan B. Long stint on the medium tyre. Actually, no. I don't want that at all. I don't like that. I want you hard tyre and just go for years. Like, just go all the way until the end. That's what I want from Teo. I've actually managed to find 22 seconds of race time from that. See how class I am. So yeah, Teo's going to go for a very, very long first out on the hards. Gio, I kind of want also to do a one-stop. I feel like the one-stop is probably better. So I'm going to do a little switcheroo. I'm going to go for you for an early, soft stint and then go on to the hard. So I want you to actually stop a couple of laps earlier. There you go. I like that. So both our drivers on alternate strategies. Teo has missing car parts. He's got... What? What does this mean? See, this is the thing. I don't know what any of this means. Like, what does it... What does it mean? This. Install. I've got a trophy. Great, okay. So if I do this, installed on car 1, because I've got spares. Installed on car 1. Installed on car 1. So is that just repairing my car? I think so. How is my engine already 51% dead? My ERS is 47. And I only get 2 of those. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I think we're ready for the Grand Prix. Let's go. It is time for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And here we go. Off the line goes Max Verstappen. Let's watch him go into turn 1. Lando Norris getting stuck in. George Russell feeling a bit risky, feeling a bit audacious. Look at that. We've got a Ferrari dive-bombing a McLaren. And then another Ferrari dive-bombing a McLaren. And now it's got, Ferrari, McLaren, Ferrari, McLaren. My drivers, though, we stay P20 and P22. It isn't too bad. Looking at the tyres that everyone's on, let's take a look. So, Lando... That isn't Lando. What we got? So we've got medium, soft, 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 medium, medium, soft, 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 hard, medium. Okay, so I'm in the minority here with my strategy. Gio's alright, though, on the soft tyres. Hopefully, he can stick with Ocon. Porsche, though, might struggle a little bit. On those hards, he's going to be that much slower, obviously, on the harder compound. Hopefully, though, if there is a safety car, it's gas. Do you know what I mean? So, unfortunately, Giovinazzi has actually lost a place to Logan Sargent. I don't know why he's so slow, to be honest. There's nothing I can really do about this. Maybe go to high overtake aggression? Maybe? Probably, and that's about it. And there go the boys. We have a yellow flag. Hamilton! Lewis Hamilton has crashed! Going around the final corner. Is he going to do what Teo did? And he does. He just drives into the wall for some reason. So he's got wing damage, but I think we might avoid any form of safety car, and we get a beautiful reaction from the Mercedes garage. They're obviously infuriated by the horrible driver that is Lewis Hamilton. So no safety cars or anything. We're just going to continue on nicely. And somehow Gio's also now lost a place to Teo. I don't know how he's managed that, to be honest. Oh, hang on a minute here. I might have just seen the most world-class overtake of all time. Here goes Giovinazzi with the DRS. Go on, lad. Do it. Put Sargent back in the retirement home, because that's where he belongs. Let's go. What a driver. Great move. Definitely wasn't for free because of the DRS. No, that was a great move. Oh, hang on a minute here. Valtteri Bottas, mechanical fault. Going down the main straight says he has no deployment. So he isn't going to DNF, but is going to be extremely vulnerable. Valtteri Bottas currently in P15, and we have a yellow flag. Couple of cars off. Where? Who? What? Crash involving multiple cars. What's it going to be? It's Kevin Magnussen and Zhou Guanyu going to turn 1. Oh, Zhou Guanyu, that's so silly. What an idiot. Just doesn't brake. Goes straight to the back of Magnussen, and now it's a broken front wing. So now Zhou Guanyu should stop and replace that front wing. So both of the Saubers having a stinker. Zhou Guanyu, broken front wing. Bottas, no ERS. This is good for us. If they could just, you know, speed up a little bit. And apparently Magnussen has damage as well. Cool. No penalties given for that investigation, incident of the Magnussen, Zhou Guanyu incident thing, majig, whatever. And they are racing very hard, but look at us. Maybe not Porsche, you can see I'm just in the distance, but Gio, he's right in this little mixture alongside Gasly, Ocon, and Albon, and Bottas, and Magnussen, and Zhou. That's pretty good. We still have a long way to go until any of our drivers are going to stop. I mean, especially Teo. I mean, look how long he's got to go. And honestly, by the end of his stint, we could make him push on a bit more. He is actually saving his tyres really, really well. Gio is stopping on lap number 19, I believe. So let's just skip forward to that. And we have a red flag. Oh, it's George Russell, look. George Russell stops on track. Here we go. We get to see what happened. He goes for a move on Lance Stroll. You never want to do that. And Lance Stroll puts him in a wall. And that's why the red flag has been called. And an appropriate reaction from George Russell as well. What the frick, man? Oh, Jiminy Crumpets. That is unlucky. Mercedes having such a stinker today. My goodness. Now, honestly, that's good. But also a bit mid. Because I was banking on a late red flag or safety car. It is a bit early. My plan was, you know, get Teo to go out on a long stint and then in lap 30, 35, then we can stop him and he gains an advantage. The issue that we have is that only 3 or 4 drivers stopped, which means everyone else is just going to get that free stop as well. So the advantage is there. We do gain a couple places for free, but it isn't as much as it could have been. Good news is, though, we can actually change both of our drivers' tyres and strategy and stuff, you know? So, Teo Porsche, the game is telling me to actually put on a set of soft tyres and maybe do a double soft. I mean, that is not bad. The medium tyres, it says it conflicts with my current strategy. Yeah. Absolutely it does, but can a set of mediums do 31 laps, I wonder? I'm going to say yes. I think they can, so I'm going to go for the medium tyre. I know it does. And I'm going to go for a medium until the end. And then Gio, it's a lap early, but it's fine. Hard tyres until the end. So I think we're ready. That should restart the race, I think. Okay, yes, here we go. Race start number 2. I don't really care about the front, to be honest. I literally just don't care. I'm interested in my boys at the back. P15 and P16. Come on, the lads. Okay. One thing I want to quickly look at, as Teo does get past Gio, and there's also... What's going on there? What kind of mess has just occurred? Oh, wait, that wasn't even Lance Stroll. That was Fernando Alonso. Oh. Sorry, that's my bad. I done a David Croft and just got the drivers wrong. So Teo overtakes Gio, which isn't a bad thing. Teo is on them newer tyres and the softer, faster tyres. But one thing I want to look at, though, is I want to see if Teo can actually get to the end on the mediums. I think what I'm going to have to do is for the first sort of 10 laps, stick to, you know, normal pace. But then, in the last sort of 10-15 laps, switch to the slower speed, just so his tyres don't implode before the end. Lewis Hamilton overtakes... Oh, it's all gone wrong. What's happened there? So Hamilton overtakes both my drivers. Hulkenberg overtakes Gio. We have a yellow flag somewhere. Oh, and it's gone. Okay, that was interesting. Gasly now also overtakes Gio. He's not having, you know, so much fun on those soft tyres. Oh, sorry, not softs. Those hard tyres, I mean. And now he's also lost a place to Zhou Guanyu. Gasly overtakes Porsche. It's not going very well, to be honest, at all. I'm actually going to switch you to always defend. And I'm going to switch you to... No, I don't want to pit you. That's not what I want to do at all. I want to change you to medium and then just always defend. That's all I can do. Now Magnussen overtakes Teo as well. And even though we started this restart of P15 and 16, we are now P17 and 20. And it looks like Hulkenberg is probably going to get past Gio at some point as well. Ah. Oh, hang on. Alexander Albon pit stop issue. I also noticed Hamilton has actually dropped behind Teo and lost a lot of time. I don't even know what's happened there. So this is Albon's issue. What was the issue? You weren't touching the car. Nothing happened. 15 laps remaining. Let's take a look at Teo's... oh, actually, he's doing very well on the tyre management. Well done, Teo. He's got some great tyre management in him, this lad. I can't believe what I'm seeing at the moment, but Teo Porsche is currently running in P13. What is happening? This man is putting on a masterclass for us all to witness. What a driver. And also, look at his tyre wear. And we have a yellow flag somewhere, and it's gone, so I don't know what happened there. But look at the tyre wear. It is so much better than, like, what it said it should be, that he can probably go to the end, like, on this pace. But let's just see. So Bottas is catching very, very quickly, which is just not a fun sight to behold, is it? I think he might start dropping down a few places. Teo loses out to Valtteri Bottas. Logan Sargent is only 1.2 behind, and it isn't looking too great for Teo at the moment. What is going on here? So Teo, who was just P13, is now P15 and might even lose some more places. He's actually bickering, manages to get up to P14 again. Can he still go to the end on these tyres? Oh, I don't know, to be honest. I think I might up Giovinazzi's pace to aggressive, and we'll go from there. And all of a sudden, it is looking extremely bleak as Teo is losing about 2 seconds a lap as we are now watching Hulkenberg. I don't need a live action show of it. Nico Hulkenberg sends it up the inside, a fantastic move. Gets past Teo, and all of a sudden, it's looking like... Oh, hang on, wait, the Teo fight back. Go on, son. Go on. Do it for the boys. Send it up the inside like he's silly. Oh, no way. That's a wonderful move. Oh, that is beautiful. But who has DRS? If it's Hulkenberg, it's Hulkenberg, and we're finished. Okay, unlucky. There goes Hulkenberg. What an arse. Porsche now also loses the place to Zhou Guanyu as we approach the final 3 laps, and even though my strategy at first seemed so good, as Teo was running as high as P13, you can see where it started to go wrong because of his tyre wear for both drivers, to be honest. I'm actually going to put Gio on the attack setting because his tyres are actually quite good. And yeah, not great really. It's time to put both our drivers on the ultimate pace settings, everything on push, deploy, aggressive, and just see if there's anything left we can do. Maybe try to stay ahead of Pierre Gasly. Never mind. I was lying. And somehow, Gio has... But I pressed the wrong button. I keep pressing the wrong button. This is what I'm meant to be looking at. Somehow, Gio has caught up to Teo, and they are both fighting Gasly. And here's the final lap. Oh my goodness. Max Verstappen. Good news is, I don't think we've been lapped. So that's good. I keep pressing the wrong button. Here comes Max Verstappen, who actually gets done by Lando Norris in the final corner. And this is going to go right down to the line here. Hang on a minute. Lando Norris, I didn't even see that, takes the win on the final corner. Oh my goodness. Max Verstappen second, Carlos Sainz third, Charlie fourth, Perez fifth, Oscar Piastri slowly coming around the final corner. He's going to take home P number 6. Our bottom 4 drivers who did actually end up getting lapped. It's another, you know, last, to be fair. P20 and P21. Although, to be fair, because of Russell's DNF, both drivers get their bonus. Yay! Well done, the boys. So, yeah, I honestly don't know what went wrong with the strategy there, why we finished 5 seconds behind Gasly. I thought Gio's was fine, the hard tyres until the end. I thought Porsche was fine at first with the mediums until the end, but obviously with Teo, the final sort of 10 laps is going to go a bit wrong because of how old his tyres are starting to become, and I have had a moment of self-reflection and realised I am absolute camel milk at being a strategist. I cannot do it for the life of me. My plan was to wait until a red flag or a safety car with Teo and then gain an advantage and go from there. And somehow, even though that did actually happen, I bottled it still. But I still don't know what I could have done better. If you lot know what I should have done instead, please let me know, because I'm still clueless. Right, so probably the best part about these episodes and, like, just the race weekend is taking a look at the pit stops, and somehow we still haven't got a top 10 stop. So let's take a look. We're currently 11th. That's pretty good. Oh, wait, hold up. Wait, that's rigged. Because obviously my team didn't do a pit stop. I just realized they didn't do a pit stop. Honestly, in hindsight, maybe the plan was to actually do another stop and do 2 soft stints on, like, high aggressive. Maybe that would have worked. I have no idea. So yeah, we didn't even get to contribute to this because we didn't even do a pit stop. Great. And like I said, because of Russell's DNF, we both actually, they both completed their goals to finishing 21st or higher. So, you know, 360 bags in the kitty. It's pretty good. So looking at the post-race data, it's clear that we really seriously need to up our medium speed. That's plagued us in Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. We'll do the same in Melbourne and in Suzuka, because most tracks are just full of medium speed. The Australian Grand Prix will need solid DRS effectiveness, and that should be a focus. Unfortunately, you can't get an upgrade done that quickly. The Australian Grand Prix is in like 14 days, I believe. You can't get an upgrade done in that time, so that's why I've planned everything for the Japanese Grand Prix instead. Our aerodynamic car parts inspection is also below. The condition of these car parts decline over time, so that's pretty good. In terms of strategy, we expected to finish 20th, and our best finish was 20th, so we were on target. The best strategy was a 1-stop. Again, that's what I did. I believe the 2-stop would have actually been better, but sure. Wait, hold on a minute. I just realised, this says design and research. So wait, so when it says like 21 days, 17 days, this isn't even to fit the car part. This is just to like design the blueprint for it. Then I have to actually go and manufacture it. Oh, what? Oh, I'm not going to get them in ready for Japan? No way. Oh, that's so cringe. Oh, okay. So, that's going to be all for today. For episode 2 of F1 Manager, like I said in the first episode, I still have no idea what I'm doing. There are still a few menus I've not been on. I don't know what scouting means. I don't know what facilities is. I don't know what the board is. I don't have a clue. But I'd say, was that better than the first episode in terms of results? Not really. We still, I mean, yes, we were closer to third to last. But of course, Teo did crash in qualifying, so that wasn't ideal. And, yeah, pretty crap all round still. So like I keep saying, if you have any tips on how I can improve at this, please do tell me, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Hopefully, over time, as I continue this series and continue to do raids, as I get more and more experience with the game, I can just learn it and go from there. But yeah, that's going to be all from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you lot in the next one. Peace! Adios! Merci! No, that's thank you. I don't know. Anyway, goodbye.